move on to the next part. Okay, so now this is where all my cursed loot from fishing came from that I got most of the enchantments off of, but not all of them. This is my skeleton farm. Nothing too special about this one either, you know. Plain old skeleton farm is what it is. And then I have my ender chest here, which has nothing in it. I gotta take these downstairs in a second to sort them. But I got all my maxed out stuff. I guess I can put this back in here now. I don't need it. You have to fix that though. My name used to be Butter Ninja, so a lot of things are named Butters. The butterfly wings, the bashful butters, the butters. We don't talk about that one. And then netherite pickaxe, Mr. Plow, butter breakdown, and then my shield. I didn't name the shield, but yep, I got all the maxed out tools for the most part, except my armor. I just haven't worked on my armor yet. I got maxed out tridents. I got, oh yeah, butter backbreaker. So I got the one for, that one's for flying, I believe, the Riptide, and then that one, I think that's to get dolphins to help you, and for the lightning, I believe, if I'm correct. So here's my skeleton farm, and then we'll show you the next part down here. I know, it's dragging on, just, you know, stick with me here. Okay, so this is where my nether portal is. This is the best location I found it, because depending on where you put your nether portal is where you're going to spawn in the nether. Putting it underground here spawned me at a good point in the nether, so I was able to find a lot of good stuff. Nothing particularly in here, just random nether loot. And now we're going to go to my animal farm. Remember at the beginning of this video when I told you that it was going to be the last... Actually, hold on. Hold that thought for a second. The amethyst farm. Forgot about this. Got all my crystals. Say my name, Jesse White. You know your problem is, Walter. You can't keep your mouth shut. We got a good thing going with all those crystals. Amethyst crystals, by the way, guys. Breaking Bad reference for anyone that didn't know that. So, now we're going to go to the animal section. Here's my aquarium here. Mr. Pufferfish usually is hiding somewhere. Where you at, Mr. Pufferfish? He's still a little, it's hard to find him. Oh, there he is. Hey, not little right now. You hate me. I didn't realize axolotl killed other fishes, so unfortunately I had to pull my axolotl out of my previous tank that I had down here, or up front. So that was kind of sad, but yeah, got a little walk-in aquarium here. I think it's pretty cool. I gotta put moss down there. That's another project I have to do. So next part is we got all my cows. I got my mushroom, which they had to be traveled a far ways to, which took forever. And I'll show you guys how I get them down here in a second. To get the brown mushroom, which is like a rare one in the game, you have to just be struck by lightning. And now I have to get all those new cow variants that came out, all the new animals, so that's gonna be next. So I've only gotten those few sections so far. I got this section ready to be dug out for some animals, but, well, actually I have to dig the rest of this out. So I dug this whole thing out, which you saw in the beginning of the video I showed you guys. I watched the whole entire season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen. I think I started season 2 by the time I was done with this. So it was, it took a while. I think because I broke it on into different time periods. I didn't spend like whole days just doing this. I would switch projects at a time, but I got all these slime blocks down here so that I can make sure I can drop them into this area. Speaking of slime blocks, I got to show you guys another part I missed back in the main base for it in the video. We'll go ahead and go over here. I'm ready to show you. Die! Ah, crabs, the Krabby Patty formula. Shut up, Plankton, we're trying to show them a tutorial! Burst you crabs. So this is my plants. Why I built them underground is because, one, I'm weird, and two, I did not want to take up land space. So I decided that I would just get a crap load of glowstone and torches, which I still need to fix because there's a few issues down here. Obviously, there's not a sun underground, so um, I got a fully operational cactus farm. The sugarcane is pretty easy. I mean, I just have to go across and just dash my hand, get a bunch of it, and then if I need it, I just take it with me, or otherwise I just put it in the chest over here. So now we're going to go into the next section here, which I just messed up on because I just fell. Well, this is awkward. Uh, I didn't think about this. Okay, this is like... Okay, there we go. Big brain. Alright, let's put that back down there. Get in there. Okay. Now we're gonna go to the next section. I got my chorus fruit section here, and then my bamboo. Little maze to get lost into if you can get through it. There's such a meticulous way that you gotta find just the right area to go around. Apparently I can barely do it. So we're gonna get out of here now. Got the bamboo, got the chorus fruit. That is my favorite section. These Clarence Season 1 Episode 1 pilot. So I got all the flowers in the game, except for the new ones that have just come out. And I got my bees here, so if I ever need honey, then I can just, you know, have an infinite source here. Got campfires underneath here to get these guys coming out when they need to in the day. And yeah, I got all the coral blocks here, and I got the seaweed, or kelp blocks, which you could get lost in this room. It's just for luck, so I tend not to because I can't see. Moving on. We got the dripstone blocks, which I just made a trip to, and I got a bunch of them now, so I should be able to finish this and get an infinite lava source, which is pretty cool. So now that I have so much dripping down here, I just have to go take it up. This is the blocks I used to destroy. I have more glowstone there. I got some more plants right there you guys can take a look at. Yep, all those. Oh yeah. And then I got the lush biome over here. Pretty cool. Like George of the Jungle, Tarzan. And then the next section, I dropped off the rest of my plants I have. I shouldn't have done that. But it's alright. So, yeah. I got my potatoes right here, my carrots right here, and then that is where the farm ends. So, that is everything that I have. I'm not gonna, you know, go through every single chest or block that I have or whatever, but this is my world. I've spent a lot of time on it. You know, I like it. I've done a lot. I think it's pretty cool. I plan to make that a goal to be able to get every animal, crop, plant, block, building, everything. I'm gonna have in this whole section. I'd like to be able to publish this world eventually and keep up on it one day. Be able to have everything in the game and then be able to have someone play this where they would have all the materials and stuff, you know? Be pretty cool, I think. So now I just need to show you guys the last section of the tour, and then we'll be done. Yeah, I really need to do a ice and boat method for this. Alright, we're here. This is my slime block chunk. Just completely had an error in words. I have verbal dyslexia. So this is the slime block chunk. I keep doing it. I cannot speak. Slime block chunk. This is I have to get all my slime for the next project that I'm working on. Plus, you know, who doesn't need slime? I must have planned on expanding this maybe or something. Don't know what's here. Don't remember it. But yeah, so that is everything that I have in the world, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you watched and made it this far, I really appreciate it. If you guys would just follow me on all my socials and stuff, I will put that right at the very end of this video here and clip it. If you guys want to find me, what games I play, kind of uploads I do. I mainly focus on Minecraft and Fortnite. I haven't uploaded any Minecraft yet up until this, but if you guys like those and the video content that I will be creating future with impressions and the different games ahead, please drop a follow button, subscribe button, or whatever you want to do, and have a like. I appreciate it, guys, and have a good night.